Fandirrali is a largely passive nation in which the Fandirrali people reside. The bodies of the Fandirrali people have been almost completely replaced with mana. The outside layer, or the skin, is comprised of a semi-translucent crystalline mana structure called manatite. This physiological alteration has allowed for massively increased lifespan, as well as many other benefits. However, this means the mana in their body is drained much faster than other beings. They are in possession of, and currently protecting, one of the largest known manatite crystals left behind by a celestial many, many years ago. Due to the intimate nature of their connections and social structures, the community is very close and sees no need for humility or professionalism. However, though they may be incredibly friendly between themselves, this does not mean they aren't wary of visitors. While communication via the manatite in their bodies is possible, they prefer to outwardly communicate using sound generated from essentially blowing bubbles through the gaps and cracks in the crystals with varying intensity, volume, and frequency, much like how we speak using sound from our throats. This allows for conversations to be much more open to people who wish to join, as well as more socially satisfying for all people involved. If and when two or more Fandirrali are heavily emotionally connected, they may go through a process to bind each other together, or to become one with each other, quite literally. While the process can be reversed, it will always leave the people involved almost perfectly in tune and able to understand one another in ways which no other being could achieve. Fandirrali reproduce by cloning themselves, creating an infantile, geode-like child. Though that may be, due to their body structure, sexual reproduction is still possible by going through the asexual reproduction process while bonded. During this process, all people currently bonded can provide physical traits, or even conceptual ideals and morals to the child, allowing for a much more personal and meaningful reproduction than most species. Though this reproduction does not happen as often as other species, their lifespan and ability to asexually reproduce allow for a rather prosperous, numerous, and highly connected and intimate civilization. The visuals for this video were created using Hero Forge. I wanted to create a Fandirralian Serendite, and for those of you not familiar with Serenda, it is a loosely connected nation of nomads who like to participate in gladiatorial sports, often involving Mecha Beast. I like to imagine this character is one of those gladiatorial people involved in one of these sports, and he's not particularly good at these sports, but it's one of his favorite pastimes, much like the other people. And he's one of the people that these Serendites will often root for, and they encourage him to keep going. And eventually, he gets pretty good at the sport, and maybe eventually he becomes one of the best, and he teaches the next generation of Serendites. Maybe we'll see more of this character in the future. I have yet to create any stories for him or anything, or write his backstory or anything like that. But for now, this is what I'm giving you. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in other videos. Yada yada. Farewell.